Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Chris 6 Sunrise. Here's a quick look at what stories that we're covering for you in your neighborhood.
Texas Parks and Wildlife installed mobile life jacket stations here at Lake Corpus Christi. I'm Victoria Valderrama, and I'll show you how to access it so everyone is safe this summer.
I'm Tony Jaramillo on the south side, where people in this community will see beefed up amenities the next time they jump into a city pool.
In this Memorial Day, big changes have come to the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery. I'm Michelle Hoffman, live in your neighborhood with a look at what's new. Your Chris 6 Sunrise starts now.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Chris 6 Sunrise, waking up with the Hoffman, because as you see, we're going to be checking in with Michelle Hoffman in just a little bit. But first, let's turn things on over to Miss Julia Quady with a look at the roadways before you head on out the door this morning. Hey, good morning, Julia. How you doing?
Hey there, good morning, Brian. I'm great, and hopefully folks at home are doing well too. If you have the go outside early this morning. This is the type of conditions you can expect on those roadways at this hour. Heading on over from Portland over to the Harbor Bridge. Both directions looking at pretty easy driving conditions. Hopefully most of you folks have the day off, so maybe that's why we're going to be looking at mostly clear roadways throughout the Coastal Bend as we take a look at your traffic flow maps here. Heading from Ocean Drive down to SPID as well as in Saratoga. No traffic issues to report on any of those three roadways at this moment. Moving on over to Flower Bluff, all clear on Waldron Road as well as on Flower Bluff Drive. Even as you start to approach and leave the gate at NAS Corpus Christi, no traffic issues to report there, with everything moving very well right now at this hour. And then heading on over to the JFK Causeway, going to and from the island, you're looking at the same easy driving conditions with no issues heading in either direction. Now, we do have some changes coming in the forecast. Right now for today, looking at pretty much the same type of weather pattern that we had over this past weekend. It's still going to be hot, still going to be muggy and breezy all across the Coastal Bend. So if you do have that time to spend some time outdoors and enjoy some activities for your Memorial Day, you can go ahead and do that. But we will have some changes coming in with some rain in the forecast later on this week, and have the details on that coming up.
Thanks so much, Julia. So the expansion project for the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery is officially complete. Michelle Hoffman is live out there with a look at the upgrades. Hey, good morning, Michelle. This is a pretty meaningful milestone coming as we observe Memorial Day, right?
Oh yeah, Brian, that's right. This is a big moment for the cemetery. And by the way, guys, today there will be a Memorial Day ceremony here at the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery that starts at 10 a.m. But to get to what's new with the cemetery overall, we do have Mr. JJ De La Cerda this morning with us. He's the Nueces County Veteran Service Officer. First of all, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being
having
here.
me. Appreciate it.
Well, big moment, right, for this cemetery. It's been, what, since 2023 that this has been coming?
It's been a while. Yes, ma'am.
Well, can you tell us what's new?
Well, so we've added 3,100 pre-placed crypts. We've also added 1,200 new columbarium niches. And then we've added an automatic gate up front. And then we've integrated the Space Force into our cemetery.
And I mean, the overall purpose of this, of course, is to honor our fallen heroes, right? Mm-hmm. But it's to kind of make room for a solemn truth, right?
Absolutely.
Can you kind of explain the need for this?
Well, so every year, I mean, I hate to say it, but every single month we bury over 60 veterans and dependents here at the cemetery, over 600 a year. And so the need is there, unfortunately. But we want to make sure that we have enough room to encompass everyone that wants to come our way, every single veteran, every single dependent, and we want to do so that we can have enough room for the next 10 years.
Yeah, and I mean, even after that, you kind of mentioned that you still are planning for the future beyond those 10 years.
Absolutely. So we're working with partners, local partners, to establish more land for the cemetery. Right now we have 54 acres. We're hoping to get to 100. But so we can plan for the next 100 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, JJ, thank you so much for waking up with us. And of course, you guys, we will check back with you guys back at 6:30 during Chris 6 Sunrise. So make sure you stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much for that, Michelle. Appreciate it. So there's also going to be a Memorial Day ceremony for our neighbors over in Portland. That'll be held at 6:30 over the Portland Veterans Memorial. That's right behind City Hall. This event is free and open to the public. And the GI Forum will also be holding a Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Aransas County. That starts at 11 a.m. at the Veterans Memorial Park in Rockport. Also, the Seaside Memorial Park and Funeral Home is teaming up with the USS Lexington to host a Memorial Day tribute on the Blue Ghost. That'll be at 2 p.m. at 2419 North Shoreline Boulevard. You can't miss the big ship, though. Hey, Memorial Day became a federal holiday. Just a little bit of history for you. Way back in 1971. And that means there's some closures that you should know about. Most notably, it's the federal offices, schools, government buildings, banks, and many other businesses, as well as some restaurants will be closed today. However, as you can see on your screen, there's going to be openings with Walmart and Target. There will be no trading on Wall Street or mail delivery, and most other big box retailers are opened.
Hey there, good morning, happy Monday and happy Memorial Day. So if you have the pleasure and the luck to have today off to enjoy the festivities from this past weekend and to continue on this Memorial Day, things will be looking pretty much the same weather-wise. We're still looking at that heat, that breeziness, and those muggy conditions still lingering all across the coastal bend. But just to give you a slight tease, we are looking at some changes, and that's going to be rain coming in the forecast later on this week. And more details on that in just a few more moments. Right now, let's go ahead and take a look at our current conditions across the coastal bend. Corpus Christi waking up to a temperature of 80 degrees, 77 over in Beeville, 82 in Port Aransas and Rockport. Across the coastal bend, we're seeing our winds probably going to be at their lightest speed that we'll see for today at this hour, mostly clocking around single digits, reaching up at the highest around 16 miles an hour right now over in Port Aransas. We'll see those wind speeds really pick up throughout the afternoon, going upwards nearby 25 miles an hour later on today. Right now, we're seeing our skies looking pretty cloudy at the moment, starting to dissipate as we head towards the next few hours. Pretty much the exact same picture that we saw daily last week and over this past weekend. We start off the day kind of cloudy, then those clouds begin to break apart and dissipate, allowing for more sunshine, and then mostly sunny skies by the afternoon. And along with that same fashion, we'll be looking at that heat starting to ramp up throughout the morning, heading towards this afternoon. Those temperatures reaching towards the lower 90s, and those feel-like temperatures skyrocketing towards the upper 90s and potentially the triple digits throughout most neighborhoods this afternoon. Now looking at our wind speeds, like I mentioned, right now we're probably looking at those lightest speeds that we'll encounter probably throughout the rest of our day. Those wind speeds are going to begin to pick up, going upwards nearby 20 to 22 miles an hour, with wind gusts upwards around 25 miles an hour throughout the afternoon. Then we'll see our wind speeds decrease towards the teens by the time we hit our evening. And for our forecast for Memorial Day, again, still going to be a hot, muggy day across the coastal bend. Looking at a forecast high temperature of 92 degrees under mostly sunny skies. As you saw those wind speeds, it's going to be another breezy one. You can hopefully maybe expect that to offer a tiny bit of relief from all that moisture and humidity, and definitely with those high hot temperatures reaching towards the low 90s. But remember, feels like temperatures will be way above that, reaching towards the upper 90s and the lower 100s across the coastal bend. So you can expect that heat risk will still be an issue in the forecast across the area, anywhere between that moderate to major zone across the area. But that is going to improve ahead for us tomorrow, and definitely by your Wednesday, we'll be looking at more of that minor risk becoming back towards our map here with those hues of yellow returning to the area. So that's also going to help us out with a decrease of those slightly cooler temperatures going towards the 80s ahead for the midweek. That's also going to be indicative of those rain chances coming to the forecast with our next frontal boundary by the midweek.
Are you having to pay more to look your best? I'm Michaela Chavez on the South Side. I'll tell you how you can stay looking glamorous without breaking the bank.
Welcome back, folks. President Trump's self-titled Big Beautiful Bill has passed in the House of Representatives, as we told you about last week. But what will its fate be in the Senate? Scripps News Group's Nathaniel Reed breaks it all down for us.
Well, President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill has passed the House of Representatives by a narrow margin. The battle is less than half from over. The U.S. Senate now needs to process the bill, and some senators, including close allies of President Donald Trump, telling me they're not afraid of making big changes.
Senator, on the Big Beautiful Bill, would you still like to see changes now that it's come over from the House?
I've already said it. In its current state, it is completely unacceptable to me.
If the House version came up for a vote in the Senate in current form, would it fail?
Well, I would vote no. I think I have three other colleagues that absolutely vote no as well.
Republican senators also tell me they're not concerned about President Trump's self-imposed deadline of July 4th to get the bill to his desk. However, some of the larger pieces of the tax package are likely to remain the same. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, as well as the permanent extension of the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act are likely to stay in there. Also likely to stay in the bill, the eligibility changes to Medicaid and SNAP benefits, more commonly known as food stamps. According to a recent report from the Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, 3.2 million people could lose their SNAP benefits each month as a result of the changes in the Big Beautiful Bill. But in the U.S. Senate, the political calculus is a bit different from the House of Representatives. Senators serve 6-year terms instead of the shorter 2-year terms in the House of Representatives, meaning that there are some Republican senators who will not leave office until after President Trump has left office himself in January of 2029. But after the bill passed in the House of Representatives on Thursday, a warning from some of the ultra-conservatives who'd originally held the bill up earlier in the week. Members of the ultra-conservative House Freedom Caucus telling reporters that if the Senate makes too many changes, they may not be inclined to support it.
We moved this bill quite a bit, and we're going to look forward to what the Senate does to it, because we have another bite at the apple, given what the Senate changes in it. So we're looking forward to that as well.
The Freedom Caucus was instrumental in, we held it out as long as we could to get the cuts, as long as we could. We couldn't do it anymore. We'll live to fight another day.
While Congress is out for the Memorial Day holiday, the Senate will return in early June and begin to process changes on Trump's Big Beautiful Bill. Nathaniel Reed, Scripps News Group, Washington.
Important stuff to keep track of. You know what else is important to keep track of? Those gas prices. They're constantly fluctuating, so I am watching them to help you save that extra little bit of money. Let's start out with a look at the national prices. According to Gas Buddy, national average is $3.13. That's actually pretty good. It's down 6 cents since Friday. As for Lone Star State, sitting at $2.71. That's also down 6 cents since Friday. We do a bit better here in the Coastal Bend, right, folks? Third and second place are actually tied up at $2.54 each. That's at the Exxon at SPID in Greenwood and the Valero on Ayers and Golahar. First place goes to the 7-Eleven on Saratoga and Crosstown, $2.49. That's been the winner quite a bit, folks. As for Portland, all right, this is actually the cheapest price that I've found, and since I've been starting to track it, cheaper than in Corpus Christi. Taking a look, Murphy USA on Broadway, that's the one right next to that Walmart, $2.39. Might be worth a trip out to Portland, folks. And hey, if you're on the island, it looks like the price is the cheapest at 2 different stations, $2.74. That's at the Circle K on Aquarius, right when you enter in the island from the JFK Causeway, as well as the Whitecap location right over there at the Valero. So now that you have filled up, how is the weather going on for this extended holiday weekend?
Hey there, good morning, folks, and happy Monday and happy Memorial Day. Hope you're enjoying the holiday weekend and that extends for you on this Monday, too. Now, we have a lot of stuff that's going to be going on in the forecast this week, so here's a quick look at what we expect in the forecast completely this week. First, we're going to be starting off this first half with that heat risk continuing in the area in towards that moderate to major zone all across the coastal bend, but will be improving by the time we get towards our Wednesday. Now, we'll still be looking at strong gusty winds for us on this Memorial Day that will improve as we look ahead towards your Tuesday and Wednesday as well. Just starting off your work week on a strong gusty note with those wind speeds clocking nearby 25 miles an hour. And then we got rain coming back to the forecast. All this is going to be led towards a frontal boundary that's going to be approaching us here in South Texas. And along with it, that's going to give us that chance to see a couple more showers and thunderstorms that will begin to populate through the area late on Tuesday. That's going to linger on throughout the majority of our week, even heading towards this upcoming weekend. But for today on your Memorial Day, this is you can expect for your forecast. Looking at mostly sunny skies, still breezy, as I said, winds clocking nearby 25 miles an hour. We'll see also our temperatures reach back towards the lower 90s, 92 degrees for our forecast high. But remember, it's not going to feel like it. We'll see our feel like temperatures reaching back up towards the upper 90s, towards the lower 100s across the coastal bend. That's why that heat risk is still going to be an issue for us across the area. Anywhere nearby that moderate towards major zone, so that orange to red zone across the coastal bend, letting you know that that heat is still going to be very impactful, and it could be an issue for heat illness if you're not careful in practicing heat safety. But we will be improving ahead for on our Tuesday, and by the time we look towards your Wednesday, have some more yellow coming back to the map, indicating that we will see that minor risk come back towards the area. So things will be getting better, and that's also going to be indicative with that frontal boundary approaching us, giving us those cooler temperatures somewhat and those rain chances in the forecast. Wind speeds will be gusty throughout the day today, going upwards around 22, 25 miles an hour. So again, can expect those breezy conditions to make good for maybe if you have any like kite flying activities that you want to do over on the coast this afternoon. Now, what's going to give us the change in the forecast on the latter half of this week by the midweek will be this frontal boundary that is sparking up some severe weather nearby the Dallas area. It's going to take a minute to reach us here in South Texas. Timing could be a bit iffy, but we could see those showers begin to populate either late on Tuesday or early on our Wednesday, all depending on the timing of this frontal boundary's arrival here in South Texas. But either way, right now, models are indicating that scattered showers and thunderstorms are looking pretty good in the forecast.
Welcome back, folks. So Memorial Day marks the unofficial start of summer, and many head to the beach during this time. Scott Allen and his family drove down from San Marcos Friday to enjoy the sun and the waves for this Memorial Day weekend. The 62-year-old is a Navy vet who says that he understands that most people have to be reminded of what this holiday means to those in uniform and for their families.
I think it's our duty to let people know what the sacrifices was of those who lost their lives and the freedoms we have here. To come to the beach, to enjoy our families, you know, it means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to the country.
Allen says this is one of the most important holidays for him because many of his Navy buddies didn't make it home.
All right, now taking a live look outside of our Skycam, our First Community Bank Skycam atop the USS Lexington. You can see roadways are looking pretty empty. Not too many folks going on by on the Harbor Bridge this morning. Maybe so a lot of folks have hopefully the day off so they get to stay the morning in and just relax and enjoy any festivities they have later on the day on this Memorial Day. Let's go and take a look at those traffic flow maps though to get a better idea you can expect on other roadways this morning if you in fact have to hit the roads at any point at this time. Heading over Portland over to Harbor Bridge in both directions, looking at easy driving conditions right now. Moving on over towards downtown, all clear on Ocean Drive as well as on SPID. Heading on Saratoga too, looking at all easy driving conditions in all those roadways right now. Moving on over now towards Flower Bluff. All clear as well, heading on Waldron Road, Flower Brook Drive, even approaching and leaving the gate at NAS Corpus Christi. No hints of traffic congestion whatsoever in any of those areas. Then looking on the JFK Causeway, going to and from the island. Again, no traffic issues to be worried about. So if you have to be on those roadways, drive safely, but things are looking to be moving pretty well. That's it for Track Report. More details in your forecast coming up.
Texas Parks and Wildlife installed mobile life jacket stations here at Lake Corpus Christi. I'm Victoria Valderrama, and I'll show you how to access it so everyone is safe this summer.
All right, now taking a live look outside. Welcome back. That's our view from our Snoopy Spear Skycam atop that area nearby, sponsored by CCAC. I might add, you can see a little bit hints of that sunrise starting to happen for us. Back behind all those mostly cloudy conditions at this hour. Now, very same pattern that we saw yesterday, over this past weekend and last week. We'll start out the day cloudy, but expect that mostly sunny sky to come in on through as we look ahead towards the later hours today. Right now, let's go and take a look at our current temperatures across the area. Things are starting off towards a muggy note. Always looking at those temperatures reaching towards the lower 70s or lower 80s, but feels like temperatures are already kind of way above that throughout some neighborhoods. Some areas along the coast, nearby Port Aransas, Rockport, you guys are already seeing your feel like temperatures reaching the 90s at this hour. Here in Corpus Christi, sitting at 80 degrees, feeling like 85. So depending on where you are, you guys are a little bit more closer towards your air temperatures with your feel like temperatures, or there's a bit more of a variation there. Either way, we're all going to be looking at an increase in those values throughout the rest of our Memorial Day. Certainly by this afternoon, we'll be seeing those higher air temperatures reaching the low 90s and those feel like temperatures in towards those triple digits. Right now, seeing our wind speeds, it's going to be probably the lightest fashion. We'll see them throughout the day. See those increase throughout the afternoon, reaching towards, of course, near the 20s or 25 miles an hour. But right now, most of them clocking nearby 15 miles an hour at the most right now. Now, this is what else you can expect in your forecast for this week. Heat risk is still going to be an issue today on this Memorial Day, but that will start to gradually improve as we look ahead towards the midweek. We'll start to see most of us be in that minor zone and minor risk for heat risk in the forecast. Gusty winds to start out on this Memorial Day, but we'll start to see improvement on that as well, getting to more moderate speed winds, or wind speeds, I should say, as we look ahead towards the next few days. And then we also got some rain coming in the forecast with another frontal boundary that's going to skirt on by South Texas. That's going to trigger some showers and maybe some thunderstorms ahead for us by the time we look either late on your Tuesday or early on your Wednesday. All that depends on the timing and the arrival of that frontal boundary and the the area. But for this afternoon, going to see those temperatures reaching towards the upper 80s by noon. Feel like temperatures already approaching the low triple digits by that time. And then we're all skirting past that, getting towards the well towards the 100s by 2 o'clock this afternoon, with those feel like temperatures and air temperatures in towards the lower 90s. So again, things are going to be back up towards that summer fashions. It's still going to be feeling very hot, very muggy across the coastal bend. So still perfect conditions to enjoy any outdoor activities. You should make sure you're still practicing heat safety, drinking plenty of water, limiting your time outdoors somewhat if you are more sensitive towards that heat. We'll see our air temperatures again reach towards the lower 90s under mostly sunny skies. Decent breeze, hopefully offering a bit of relief to some, because those wind speeds will be clocking nearby 20 to 25 miles an hour. Heat risk is still going to be an issue for us, anywhere between that moderate to major risk across the area, but that is going to improve over the next few days. Certainly by your Wednesday, we'll see yellow start to come back to the map, indicating we'll see some improvement in terms of slightly lower temperatures. Again, all this is going to be based on the timing of that frontal boundary that's going to give us some showers in the forecast. And also we'll see our wind speeds begin to improve as well. Today's going to be a bit breezy, strong and gusty, going nearby 20 to 25 miles an hour, but then we'll see our wind speeds begin to decrease, going towards the lower 20s or towards the teens as we look ahead towards the next few days this week. Now again, rain chances, we could see a couple passing showers throughout some northern and inland neighborhoods late tonight, but true rain chances will come to the area by the midweek.
I'm Tony Jaramillo on the south side, where people in this community will see beefed up amenities the next time they jump into a city pool.
Now, say hello to your neighbors. This is your Chris 6 News Sunrise Shoutouts.
Hello, KRIS 6 Sunrise Team. I'm Doug McBee with your Beach to Bay Relay Marathon, and I wanted to wish all my friends and neighbors out there in the Coastal Bend a great morning and a great day.
Hey, good morning, Doug. I hope you have a great day as well, sir. And if you want to send in your own shout out, just like Doug did, you can scan that QR code you see on your screen or head on over to our Chris 6 website, christv.com. So the expansion project for the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery is officially complete. Michelle Hoffman is live out there. We'll look at the upgrades. Hey, good morning, Michelle. This is a pretty meaningful milestone coming as we observe Memorial Day.
Oh yeah, Brian, that's right. I mean, the whole purpose of the expansion was to be able to accommodate more veterans that go here at the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery, honoring our fallen heroes. And you know, speaking of honoring our fallen heroes, that is what we are going to do here for Memorial Day today. There is a ceremony that's set for 10 a.m. And to kind of talk about that, we have Mr. JJ Delacerda with us. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Well, I'm doing good. I just want to check in on you because I know you woke up pretty early for us, but we appreciate it. But with that being said, we have a couple of expectations for our ceremony today. Can you tell us what to expect?
Well, we have a lot planned for the ceremony. We have a great program. Of course, the Veterans Band is always out here. Been doing it for 36 years. But we have a great lineup. We have Tony Dell, which is the Executive Secretary of the Veterans Land Board. He's going to be our guest speaker. We have scholarships that we're going to present to our ROTC kids. And then, of course, you know, the Veterans Band and the DAV, the Disabled American Veterans, they're going to be out here honoring our veterans as well.
And can you tell us how many people are expected to show up at today's ceremony? I mean, it is a time to honor those who are here.
Absolutely. We're expecting about 2,000 people. That's what we see on average, but it's going to be tight in here. There's going to be parking in the cemetery, but you know, we'll make it work.
And I know parking can sometimes be an issue, especially when we're expecting so many people. Are there any accommodations as far as shuttles or something like that?
Absolutely. So we've worked out a partnership with our CCRTA, Corpus Christi Regional Transit Authority, and we're providing a park and ride shuttle service. If you come over to the cemetery and you see that the parking is a little bit jammed, head over to the DPS office. We have a park and ride shuttle service system there. They're going to come out every 15 minutes, shuttle you over, and take you back. They'll run from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Well, again, thank you so much, JJ, for being here. And guys, don't go anywhere. Make sure you tune in for 20 minutes of nonstop news, because we are going to go in depth more on the cemetery's expansion. And of course, we want to talk about what Memorial Day means for veterans like JJ. So we'll see you soon. Back to you guys in the studio.
For the first time in 50 years, people in Corpus Christi have a brand new city pool to jump into. I'm Tony Jaramillo, your neighborhood news reporter on the south side, where city leaders believe they're making a splash to help residents cool off.
79. Been lap swimming for years.
I
I think it's really fun that like it dumps down all onto you and it gets you really wet.
6-year-old Olivia Keene and swim instructor Bonnie Brooks are just some of the dozens at the opening of Corpus Christi's new $12 million pool at the Bill Witt Aquatic Center on Friday. The first new pool for the city in 50 years features water slides, a splash pad, and lap swimming facilities.
You know, come and enjoy. This is for them. This is for the kids and the families here in District 5 and the entire city.
Some may be wondering about the park, which residents can use for free, given the Stage 3 drought restrictions. City leaders tell Chris 6 News the pool uses recirculating pumps and a solution to help reduce evaporation.
We are very, very mindful of the drought conditions that we're in. You know, we had a solution to the water that eliminates evaporation by 50%. It's a food grade, so it goes in there.
Park visitors will notice reduced hours for the splash pad, going from 6 days a week to 3, to help the city conserve water.
We've cut that back to Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Again, I think it's important for our citizens to be able to go out and enjoy that. And
want to check out the complete schedule for all pools? Click onto our website, christv.com. On the south side, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Tony Jaramillo, Chris 6 News.
Hey there, good morning, happy Monday. So right now taking a live look at our Memorial Day forecast here. We can see things will be starting off on a muggy note for us this morning, and things are only going to increase in terms of that heat and humidity, eventually reaching our forecast high temperature of 92 degrees. Again, it's going to be breezy out there. We'll still see those winds clocking nearby 20 to 25 miles an hour throughout the afternoon, so you can be expecting that maybe can give you a bit of a relief in terms of those air temperatures reaching those lower 90s. Now remember, feel like temperatures will be reaching way above that, so for that reason, we will have that continued heat risk still an issue in the forecast, anywhere between that moderate to or major zone, so level 2 and 3 out of 4. The major risk mostly going to be impacting inland neighborhoods like Alice and over in Kingsville, Freer as well. So again, you expect to maybe really expect to use that heat safety to keep yourself safe throughout the afternoon. Now that heat risk will start to improve as we look ahead towards the midweek. That's going to be indicative of that next frontal boundary that's going to usher in scattered showers and thunderstorms by the midweek.
From Chris 6, this is 20 minutes of non-stop news.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in to our 20 minutes of non-stop news. Really do appreciate it. 6:40 is your time. We're going to be checking in with Master Meteorologist Julia Quady in just a little bit. But first, here's your neighborhood check-in.
Memorial Day weekend is the start to the summer season here at Lake Corpus Christi. I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama. When you come out to the lake, you'll notice safety is of top priority. Last year, I reported on multiple drownings at Lake Corpus Christi. It was in December of 2024 when the Water Safety Coalition Task Force was formed. Some of their goals included providing water safety orientation and vouchers for life jackets.
A life jacket is the best way for us to be able to respond in an emergency situation.
This week, Texas Parks and Wildlife installed 3 mobile life jacket stations. Park Superintendent Kelly Ann Malkowski says they'll be able to move it where people are swimming. It is free, but if you borrow a life jacket, you are asked to return it for others to use. There are instructions on how to access the life jacket station like you see here, but if you can't find the right size, park staff can help with that. Reporting at Lake Corpus Christi, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama, Chris 6 News.
Is the economy making you want to pull out your hair because you can't even afford to cut it? I'm Michaela Chavez, your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter on the South Side. Beauty schools are offering the kindest and cheapest cuts of all. So you can look like $1 million without spending $1 million.
They want to make people feel beautiful and feel good about themselves.
Kelsey Weideman and other young ladies at Bella Beauty School are offering all kinds of services they've been learning.
Haircuts, hair color, nails, facials, waxing.
To neighbors in Corpus Christi,
We're going to cut a lot of this off then.
for half the price or less.
They like the prices here for what they're getting a salon quality experience.
I spoke with one of my coworkers and we shared how much we spend on our self-care and how how often. Depending on where you go, we sometimes spend about $100 to $300 every 3 months on haircuts, a change of color, touch-ups, you name it. As for nail care, a manicure and pedicure anywhere usually costs about $90 and up. Now let's compare that to Bella Beauty School.
The waxing, I mean, anywhere out there, it's about $15 or more. We charge $8.
Their posted prices show that a manicure and pedicure start at $20, about 1/5 of the cost at a salon. Haircuts start at just $10. The most expensive service are for those wanting high and low lights. And even then, it's less than $70, half the price or less than at a salon. So why the less expensive prices?
We are technically professionals, but we don't have that full license just yet.
Although the work they do might take a little longer than at a salon, if you have the spare time on your hands, it's a less expensive alternative.
Yes, we are students. Yes, we can make mistakes, but we do have the teachers here that can correct them and can fix them all of the time.
Seniors also get discounts on Tuesdays, but if you're lucky, they might find you before you find them.
We're handing out vouchers for free haircuts, free manicures, pedicures, stuff like that.
Because self-care shouldn't have to be a luxury.
Our programs are meant to be accessible to everyone, regardless of their budget.
Bella Beauty School is open to the public Tuesday through Saturdays, weekdays starting at 9, Saturdays at 8. On the South Side, I'm your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter, Michaela Chavez, Chris 6 News.
All right, now on to some national news. Big Lots is making an even bigger comeback after recently opening dozens of stores this month. The discount retail chain announced more than 70 additional stores will open on June 5th. Big Lots actually filed for bankruptcy last year. Remember, they actually closed dozens of stores. Variety wholesalers acquired many of the chain stores back in December. Well, Nike is returning to Amazon after an absence of more than 5 years. As it does, the sports apparel giant is hiking up those prices on some products starting June 1st. The moves comes as new CEO works to reverse a revenue slump that they've been seeing. A source familiar with the company's decision says that shoes priced from $100 and up will see an increase of $5 to $10. Well, more cucumbers are being recalled due to multi-state salmonella outbreak. Penrose Farms is voluntarily recalling 5-pound mesh bags of whole cucumbers. The bags have Restaurant Depot and Penrose Farms logos printed on them and were packed between May 2nd and May 5th. Consumers are being urged to throw out any cucumbers and please don't eat them.
Hey there, good morning, happy Monday and happy Memorial Day. We can see things are going to be a bit of a copy and paste in the forecast for now from this past weekend and as far back as last week. We'll still be looking at that humidity, that heat, consistent with those lingering heat risks in the forecast still lasting in this Memorial Day. And we'll still see those winds clocking at a pretty fast pace during the afternoon hours, upwards near 20 to 25 miles an hour. But we'll first go ahead and take in this view from our Whataburger Skycam of Whataburger Field, where you can see those mostly cloudy skies this morning. A little bit small breaks here and there, allowing for a couple small hints of that sunrise to be seen over the Old Harbor Bridge. But again, we will be expecting those clouds to clear out later on this afternoon, allowing for some sunshine. Now, we can't see from that sky cam is that we see some winds going at a pretty breezy pace, especially along the coast, upwards near 15 to 17 miles an hour over in Port Aransas and the Bluff. A little bit lighter wind speeds for more inland neighborhoods like Orange Grove, George West, and Alice, seeing those wind speeds clocking around 10 miles an hour or below. But all of us will be seeing those faster wind speeds throughout this upcoming afternoon, clocking anywhere between 20 up to 25 miles an hour. Now, as that relates towards our temperatures and feel like temperatures, of course, the wind direction driving those wind speeds, that's what's going to give that moisture and humidity, adding towards why things will be feeling muggy and why we're going to see our feel like temperatures already reaching way above where our current air temperatures stand. Over here in Corpus Christi, sitting at 80 degrees with a feel like temperature of 85, 82 in Port Aransas, feeling like 89, and over in Rockport, air temperature at 82, but it's already feeling like 90 degrees as soon as you step outside your door. So all that is from that moisture and humidity coming in from the southeasterly winds, and that's only going to increase along with those wind speeds and that heat to worsen as we look ahead towards the next few hours today. We'll see our feel like temperatures increasing towards the mid-90s by 10 o'clock this morning. Air temperatures only sitting towards the mid-80s. Then by the time we're getting towards our peak heat afternoon hours, that's between 1 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll see our air temperatures rather towards the lower 90s, and those feel like temperatures already skyrocketing towards the triple digits. So you can expect yet another sunny, humid, hot day and breezy conditions along with that for us today on your Memorial Day forecast. Air temperature reaching for a forecast high temperature of 92 degrees here in Corpus Christi. Now we will start to see some small differences coming in the forecast with our rain chances coming in by the midweek, triggering in with a frontal boundary that's going to give us slightly cooler temperatures towards the lower 80s or upper 80s by Wednesday. This is set to last for this weekend.
Now, 6 things to know before you go.
All right, folks, here's the 6 things you need to know before heading out the door. With Memorial Day being a federal holiday, there are some closures that you should know about. Most notably, federal offices, schools, government buildings, banks, and many businesses and some restaurants will be closed today. As the images show on your screen, though, the big giants and box stores like Walmart and Target, they're going to be open. There will be no trading on Wall Street or mail delivery. Well, a Memorial Day ceremony will be held over at the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery at 10 a.m. Michelle Hoffman is out there right now. A ceremony will be held in combination with the ceremony usually done at Sherrill Veterans Memorial Park. There's also going to be a Memorial Day ceremony for our neighbors out in Portland. That's going to be at 6:30 at the Portland Veterans Memorial. That's right behind City Hall. This event is free and open to the public. And hey, the GI Forum will be hosting a Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Aransas County. That starts at 11 a.m. over at the Veterans Memorial Park in Rockport. And last but not least, the Seaside Memorial Park and Funeral Home is teaming up with the USS Lexington Museum to host a Memorial Day tribute on the Blue Ghost. That will be at 2 p.m. The address is 2419 North Shoreline Boulevard, but you can't miss it. It's the big ship. Well, hey, a Republican-backed bill that will require public schools to place the 10 Commandments on every classroom won preliminary approval on Saturday. The House advanced the Senate bill in an 88-49 vote. Many states have passed a similar bill. However, they have faced legal challenges, especially over in Louisiana, where a federal judge actually blocked the law, finding it unconstitutional.
All right, now taking a live look outside of our Skycam over SPID because those roadways are really looking really light traffic-wise. Not too many folks on those roadways this morning. Hopefully most of you guys have the day off. But either way, let's go ahead and take a look at those traffic flow maps to get a better idea what you can expect if you have to be out and about early this morning. Heading from Portland over to the Harbor Bridge in both directions have no traffic issues as things are moving pretty well throughout both areas at this hour. Moving now towards downtown, all clear on Ocean Drive down to SPID as well as in Saratoga. We saw that SPID was moving pretty well on our Skycam just a moment ago, so we can see that being reflected on our traffic flow map here at this moment. Moving on over to Flower Bluff, same clear roadways looking on Waldron Road as well as on Flower Bluff Drive. Only small bit of congestion we can find here over in the Flower Bluff area is when you start to approach the gate at NAS Corpus Christi. Other than that, all clear roadways across the Flower Bluff. Then heading on the JFK Causeway going to and from the island, again looking easy driving conditions starting out this morning. That's it for Traffic Report, but details of your forecast coming up.
Thanks so much, Julia. So big changes have come to the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery. Our very own Michelle Hoffman is live out there with a look at what's new. Hey, good morning, Michelle.
Yeah, good morning, Brian. You know what? This is a big milestone moment for the cemetery because the cemetery has been open since 2011 and the expansion project itself has been in the works since 2023 and we have been following it. So to talk about it, we have Mr. JJ Delacerda here with us this morning. And JJ, can you kind of explain to our viewers who don't know what's new with the cemetery?
Sure, we've added 3,100 new pre-placed crypts. We've added 1,200 new columbarium niche spaces, an automatic front gate at the front, and then of course we've integrated the Space Force. We're the first state or national cemetery in the state of Texas to do so.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. And JJ, can we just talk about the specific need? Why did we feel like we need to do such a project for the cemetery?
Well, to be honest, we were running out of room, and we normally expand for the next 2 to 3 years. That's what we plan for. In this case, we plan for the next 10 years. We want to make sure we have enough room for the next 10 years. And unfortunately, every day a veteran passes away. In fact, at the cemetery, we bury over 600 a month, which is a high number. But we wanted to make sure that every single veteran and dependent had a place to rest as they fall.
Absolutely. And you know what? That is what Memorial Day is all about, to remember our fallen heroes. With that being said, there is going to be a ceremony here for Memorial Day that actually starts at 10 a.m. this morning. And JJ, can you kind of talk about the logistics? How can people get here if parking could be a situation?
Sure. So you're going to take Rand Morgan, exit number 9, to enter the cemetery. If there's congestion at the front gate, you'll see that right away. But we do have an alternative for you. You can park at the DPS location here in Annaville, and our good friends CCRTA are going to shuttle you over here to the cemetery. The shuttles will run from 8 a.m. to 12 noon, and they'll run every 15 minutes. So you have that for you.
Alrighty, JJ. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for staying with us all morning long to make sure people are aware about the changes and, of course, aware about today's Memorial Day service. We'll send it back to you guys. And just as a reminder, folks, the cemetery does have extended hours. They are opened 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Brian, back to you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. We'll see you soon. So I'm sure plenty of neighbors will be making it out there to the cemetery. And again, that's taking place at 10 this morning. So Memorial Day also marks the unofficial start of summer, and many head to the beach during this time. Scott Allen and his family drove down from San Marcos on Friday to enjoy the sun and the waves for this Memorial Day weekend. The 62-year-old Navy vet says that he understands that most people have to be reminded of what this holiday means to those in uniform and to their families.
I think it's our duty to let people know what the sacrifices was of those who lost their lives and the freedoms we have here. To come to the beach, to enjoy our families, you know, it means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to the country.
Allen says this is one of the most important holidays for him because many of his Navy buddies didn't make it home. Well, as crowds come in for the long weekend, restaurants on the island have been preparing for weeks. Hector Carmina is a co-owner of La Palma Mexican restaurant. For the last 13 years, he says that they made extra efforts in the restaurant to make sure that they're fully staffed and have all the food ready for the customers.
The last couple of weekends was good, but sure, especially on this Memorial weekend, there's a lot of people out from the town.
All right, on to what's trending, and I really like this story, guys. Researchers say that they have discovered a new dwarf planet at the edge of our solar system. A team from the Institute for Advanced Studies, School of Natural Sciences, say that the dwarf planet is one of the most distant visible objects in the solar system. The team named it 2017 OF201. I would have come up with a different name, though. The researchers say that it is large enough to rival the size of Pluto. Scientists had previously thought no celestial bodies existed in an empty section of space beyond Neptune. And I did a bit of research on this. This is a trans-Neptunian object, which just means it's beyond Neptune's orbit. And it's really cool because this guy orbits the sun once every 25,000 years. That is just massive. So actually, if we can bring me back up on screen, guys, I just want to give you a demonstration. So normally an orbit goes like this. Pretend this is the sun and this is a planet, right? This orbit goes like this and then way out here and then back in. So really, if you're a fan of that sci-fi classic Planet Nine from outer space, that is what the scientists are relating this to. And I'm really geeking out on this.
You want to share what you told us during the commercial break, what you would name a planet?
Oh, Planet Hoff, without a doubt. Right? That's you gotta be original, not the what was this 2017 OF201. Planet Hoff, officially, guys.
Planet
scientists,
Hoff.
are you listening?
You should do a petition to see if they can name it that instead.
Yes.
Well, instead, let's talk about the forecast. Things are going to be pretty muggy and humid.
Back down to earth.
Back down to earth. I
Right,
like
yep.
that. That's a good segue. That's a good transition. Back down to earth. Things are going to be muggy and humid here in the coastal bend specifically. Pretty much a copy and paste forecast from this past weekend. Conditions aren't really changing just quite yet, but changes are in the air and will be coming in later on the week. Right now, let's go ahead and take a look at our current temperatures and feel like temperatures across the area. Corpus Christi waking up to 80 degrees, feeling like 85, 82 in Port Aransas and in Rockport, both with your feel like temperatures already reaching the upper 80s at 89 degrees. So that humidity from the southeasterly winds is definitely settling on in throughout the area. Now taking a look at our Chris 6 neighborhood weather network, moving on over to Beeville specifically, we can see you guys looking at your temperatures waking up towards the upper 70s. So again, that moisture and humidity is still a factor for you in our northern and inland neighborhoods, but maybe a bit more heavier and a bit above the brunt of that, mostly affecting at this hour areas that are along the coast. Now, all this means for our dog walking forecast, we'll get into that. But first, let's go ahead and introduce our star banjo here, who maybe looks not to be quite ready to head out for their dog walk just quite yet. But if you will anticipate to do that over the next few hours, you can expect that things will be starting out on the cloudy note. We'll start to see those clouds begin to break apart later on this morning. We'll see our temperatures increase towards the upper 80s by the midday, and you can see those wind speeds picking up, going towards 20 miles an hour over the next few hours around 9 o'clock this morning. So again, we'll see those very same conditions from this past weekend back in the forecast today. Air temperatures once again reaching back up towards the lower 90s, having a forecast high temperature of 92 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Breezy conditions that will be persistent, going upwards nearby 20 to 25 miles an hour for those sustained winds today. And because those feel like temperatures will be way above those air temperatures, getting towards the upper 90s or towards the lower 100s, we'll see that heat risk still be an issue in the forecast today and lingering ahead for us tomorrow, but we will start to see that improve ahead for this upcoming Wednesday. We'll start to see a little bit more yellow come back to the map there, so that means a minor risk for heat risk, but all that's going to come on in as we see those scattered showers come on into the area from and under frontal boundary that will approach the coastal bend, giving us rain chances to this upcoming weekend.
Thank you so much, Julia. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, take a pause to remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice for us today. Have a good one.